So, woke up today expecting, for my assistance, which this has been an ongoing issue for the past 6-7 months since I originally had my surgery, where I got denied, had a appeal, deal with a lot of nasty government workers, which is from Ohio Job and Family Services, higher workforce, and deal with some good people too. Had to file an appeal, ended up running my appeal, showed all my evidence. Still having ongoing issues, had to call the commissioner's office. Now come to find out, doing all of that process, had to get switched to the Jewish service. And now they're telling me that I can't get paid for my assistance. So this is what I'm currently waking up to. So now I got to end up calling them.
So I'm working on the pain behind the success. Today I decided to let me get up and try to actually create, even though I just really lost the whole, I wouldn't say passion to create, but it got that stagnant and dealing with these issues. Found out some disturbing news about my brother. So that put a funk to everything. Don't know how to really process that. But today I'm like, well, it is a lot of issues that I do have with my book that I don't like the way that it is. Some stuff should be reframed. Some stuff should be rewritten. So today I'm going to try to take y'all on a little journey behind the scenes a little bit. And we're going to try to see what we can do. Just got in the shower, trying to get up, change my energy a little bit. Been laying around, just tired, in pain, falling asleep. So, and like I said, I ain't hiding nothing. This is my hair right now. I got to get it. Hair busted right now. I got to get it done, of course. I got this acid reflux right now and it's tearing me up. Acid reflux ain't no joke, so let's try to do it. Even trying to motivate myself to be able to actually do this when I don't want to do it. Just mentally, physically, spiritually just broken, man. But it's just not in a way where I want to just give up and quit. Not like, but where you want to just give up and quit. I know that's kind of rhetorical, but you got to fight through that energy. You got to fight through that spirit. Because if you don't do it and you continue to do what make you feel comfortable, even though it's at a low vibrational state, when you get the thoughts, you're going to be like, no, because that's the comfortability is that. So it's difficult, but it's frustrating because I can't do nothing. So now they're going to cancel all of my MRIs, cancel my medication. I can't get my medication, nothing. Like, bro, this is wild to me, bro, especially at this time when you don't have no income, you don't have a job, don't really. And now I got to worry about my doctor's appointments getting canceled, MRIs getting canceled, medicine getting canceled, everything getting canceled. I can't even call Provider Ride to get to my doctor's appointments just because of Ohio Job and Family Service. The negligence, the unprofessionalism, it's insane. And then they want to get rude and disrespectful and hang up the phone and be all rude. And it's just like y'all constantly keep making these mistakes and people like me got to suffer. I'm on 21 different medications. I can't pay for that. I got constantly MRIs, constantly nerve tests and all of these different things. And now y'all telling me that I don't got it. It's insane to me, bro. It's insane. I am frustrated. I'm upset and I'm trying to manage my emotions right now because that's what happened. Once you defeat another obstacle, then the nurse calling me today, they got to cancel my appointments because I don't have any insurance. Call my insurance. They tell me my insurance ended. I already dealt with this. So now I have to file a complaint against Ohio Job and Family Services. I have to go to the commissioner's office again and file another complaint about the ongoing issues that I'm having now with this. I am frustrated. Man, oh man, I'm so frustrated. I cannot believe that it's just crazy. I don't have no insurance, so now I'm gonna get my medication. Because it's sliding.
Ooh, back up, addicts. Ollie. That's recording again. What the cinema? Hey, YouTube. Bye-bye. YouTube. Hit subscribe. Yeah, like and subscribe and say this is the best channel ever. Y'all may not be able to see us. Probably can.
Oh man, now I gotta find something to eat. I barely got enough money to last this whole month. Make money though. People's driveway.
I wanna shovel out the driveway. YouTube again, subscribe.
And that's the thing, man. You gotta really control your thoughts, man, because my thoughts is going everywhere. It's a lot of negative thoughts that I got right now. Just frustration.
Have changed. Your call will be recorded and monitored to ensure quality service. If you are a doctor or a provider of medical services, please press 1 now. If you need assistance with the Ohio Benefits website, please press 2 now. If you have questions about the Ohio RISE program, please press 3 now. If you want to enroll in or change your managed care plan or My Care Ohio plan, or have questions about the Ohio Managed Care program, please press 4 now. If you have questions about your Medicaid, fee-for-service, case or general questions about Ohio's Medicaid program, please press 5 now. If you have questions about your Ohio Medicaid benefits workers with disabilities balance, please press 6 now. If you would like to apply for Ohio Medicaid benefits only, please press 7. If you are calling to start the process of renewing your application for Medicaid benefits, press 8. Remember,
Your estimated wait time is
19 minutes. You have selected the option to start the process of renewing your Medicaid benefits. Please have your case number or Social Security number ready for the next available customer service representative. All customer service representatives are assisting other callers. Thank you for your patience. A representative will be with you shortly. Following this explanation, you will be directed to a customer service representative who will collect your audio signature, which will be recorded and serve as your renewal for Medicaid benefits. You always have the right to submit a renewal in writing. However, once your telephone renewal is submitted over the phone, it will be treated exactly the same as a written renewal. By signing this renewal over the phone, you are certifying under penalty of perjury that the information or answers you provide for yourself and for everyone in your household in this renewal or in any reported change are complete and accurate to the best of your knowledge, including information provided about the citizenship status for each household member renewing Medicaid benefits. By completing this renewal over the phone, you are confirming that you understand the following. Your right to receive fair treatment without regard to race, color, national origin, sex, age, sexual orientation, gender identity, including gender expression, disability, marital status, family/parental status, income derived from a public assistance program, reprisal or retaliation for prior civil rights activity, and in some cases, religion or political beliefs because this institution is an equal opportunity provider, and request a fair hearing if you disagree with any action on your renewal by calling or writing your local county agency. Your fair hearing will be heard before the Ohio Department of Job and Family Services. Your responsibility to provide proof that you are eligible for Medicaid benefits. Report a change within 10 days if anything changes or is different than what you said in this renewal. A change in your information may affect eligibility for you or members of your household. Understand and agree to provide documents to prove what you say during this call. Understand that the county agency may contact other persons or organizations to obtain the necessary proof of your eligibility and level of assistance, and or in some instances, you may be asked to give consent to the county agency to make those contacts. Provide social security numbers and identify if someone is a U.S. citizen for anyone who is renewing Medicaid benefits. Understand that Title VI of the Civil Rights Act of 1964 allows us to ask for racial/ethnic, Hispanic or Latino information. Providing this information is voluntary and is used for informational purposes only. If you do not want to give us the information, it will have no effect on your case, but we will enter a response for you. Understand that a telephonic signature has the same legal effect and can be enforced in the same way as a written signature. Medicaid will get information about your financial resources from banks, credit unions, or other financial institutions to determine your eligibility for medical assistance. Authorization to get this information remains in effect until your application for medical assistance is denied, your eligibility ends, or you decide to end your authorization. If you refuse to authorize the release of this information, or you decide to end your authorization, you understand that your medical assistance may be denied or discontinued. Understand that the Ohio Department of Medicaid will check your answers using Social Security numbers and information from computer data sources, including the Internal Revenue Service, IRS, the Social Security Administration, SSA, the Department of Homeland Security, and others. If the information does not match, you understand the Ohio Department of Medicaid may ask you to send more information. Understand that if you are permanently...
Even through this process, I'm trying to stay positive, but it's very challenging. Definitely when you have that frustration over you because you've done everything you were supposed to do on your part, and even hate to even be in this position that I am in now by having to go and seek for help.
We're sorry for the delay.
Is make it even more worse, you know what I'm saying? And that's what build them insecurities up, even as a man and as a father. You know what I mean? Because I'm supposed to be the breadwinner, but now me being in this position with my health concerns and health conditions, now it's putting my income in a liability state. And then not only that, I gotta constantly deal with the government, which is Ohio Job and Family Services, Ohio Workforce, and they dropping the ball. I've done everything that I've been supposed to have been doing since May, and I've been having issues. I'm tired.
Due to heavy call volume, all of our customer service representatives are still assisting other callers.
I bet. It doesn't matter what we face and go through, we have to keep a positive attitude. And it's not easy because I don't have a positive attitude, but I'm going to make myself have a positive attitude instead of having a straight attitude. So if I take off the positive, I'm going to have an attitude. And I have a right to be frustrated. You know what I'm saying? Especially when your insurance get cut off and then you can't get your medication. They canceling your doctor's appointments. They canceling your MRIs and your spine tests just because you don't have insurance. And it's just like, wow. But I am going to be calling the commissioner's office, and I am going to be filing a complaint against Ohio Job and Family Services for the ongoing issues and how I've been treated. I almost feel like it's discrimination, and it's not only this, the same thing with child support, sending in letters that they garnishing my taxes, and they gonna do this, and then they gonna do that. Man, I already reported to y'all too as well what's exactly going on, but you really don't get a response, no well communication, and I think a lot of this stuff in the system is to break you. Whether that's mentally, physically, spiritually, financially. And I'm not the only one that go to these things. There's so many people that face these crises that don't have the endurance to go or don't have the mental capacity to challenge these things. And I'm going to challenge everyone, especially when I know that I have done everything right on my part. And to have to go through this, and honestly, I've been going through this since the whole incident. So if we go back to May, my job fired me the day after I got out of surgery and got released. Then I got denied for workers' comp. Then I got denied for cash assistance. Then I got denied for food stamps. And I'm like, what? So then I had to reapply, got denied again. Then I filed an appeal. That took months. End up winning my appeal. Come to find out they was never supposed to deny me because I had all of my paperwork in and everything right. Now, on that process, it's been months and months of ongoing issues. Today is what, the 5th of January, 2025, or the 6th, I'm sorry. And one appointment called and canceled because I didn't have insurance. I called the insurance company, they're telling me I don't have it. And I already didn't file an appeal. It was to the point where I filed a complaint against Ohio Job and Family Services. And they had two caseworkers, 4 supervisors, and 2 administrators working on my case after I called Congress. I'm sorry, not Congress, the commissioner's office. Because they knew that it was an error. They knew that it was a mistake, and it's so hard constantly talking to them. And even when it comes to them, a lot of them people be rude when it comes to that, even that aspect of it. And it's frustrating because you got to sit there for hours and call hours and fill out applications. And then when you finally talk to somebody in customer service, they're rude. I'm rude. And I don't know if it's just Ohio Job and Family Services, but I know that there's other services out here with customer service, and you're rude. And if you work in customer service, what is the reason to work on customer service if you don't have emotional intelligence? If you don't have the ability to be able to talk to someone, especially when they're going through crisis, and you rude and have a nasty attitude, that's not helping anyone in no shape or form. I don't know why you beeping at me because you want to go 60 miles an hour in the snow and I'm trying to turn. That don't make sense, sir. Ooh, that's a slide. Ooh, but just trying to pick up my energy, pick up my attitude, cause I'm frustrated, sad, a little bit of depression going on, and then ongoing issues that I'm having with my brother, and found out some worse information about my brother a couple of days ago, and it make it even worse. And yeah, Mike, I won't even lie to you. I'm so frustrated right now. So I worked on 2 different emails. I sent an email to the Commissioner's Office, Ohio Job and Family Services, caseworkers, and I made 2 different emails that I sent them just about the ongoing issues that I am having. Let's see, is it possible? Let's see if it's possible to read what I sent to Ohio Job and Family Services. I don't want them to read my personal information as in my social. Let's see if I can do this. And also, when it's writing them, to me, my experience, I have learned using AI to help you write certain things can be very beneficial if you don't know the right wording, if you don't have it, taking all of your concerns and how you want to do it and take it to AI so that way it can be professional. The grammar can be right. Your concerns can be in order, because I think it's important how we word things and how stuff is worded. And so far, I've already written out my whole thing. I took it to AI to see if it can be rewritten in a professional stance and also in that professional tone. I did 2. I will just do 1 for now. What I have said, I don't know exactly what it's all going to read, but let's give it a go.
Here's a structured draft for your email. It organizes your concerns clearly, ensuring the recipient understands the urgency and gravity of your situation. Subject: discrimination, negligence, and critical health concerns. Dear Recipient Office, I am writing to formally request immediate attention and investigation into my case with Ohio Job and Family Services. I feel that I am being unfairly targeted and discriminated against, which has severely impacted my health and well-being. I am currently dealing with critical health concerns requiring regular doctor visits, medications, steroids, and pain management treatments. Due to mishandling by Ohio Job and Family Services, my Medicaid has been cancelled, leaving me without insurance. This has resulted in the cancellation of critical doctor appointments and MRIs, my inability to pick up medications, including 21 essential prescriptions, loss of access to transportation assistance through CareSource for upcoming appointments. These disruptions have placed me in a life-threatening position. Many of my appointments have been scheduled for months or even over a year. The sudden loss of access to these services is detrimental to my health and well-being. I've attempted to resolve these issues multiple times. I filed an appeal and won, but the problems persist. I reached out to the Commissioner's Office for assistance. I have been disrespected by employees, hung up on, and treated as if my case does not matter. I have been forced to involve multiple caseworkers, supervisors, and administrators, yet no resolution has been achieved. Additionally, I feel there are ethical violations in how my case was handled. Specifically, I was required to use my children's social security numbers to fix errors made by caseworkers, including processing SNAP benefits and Medicaid under their names instead of mine. This has caused significant discomfort and raised concerns about potential identity theft. This level of negligence is unacceptable. Ohio Job and Family Services should be held accountable for 1. The permanent damage to my health caused by delayed care. 2. The cancellation of appointments, medications, and critical treatments. 3. The emotional and physical toll this situation has caused me and my children. I am demanding 1. A full investigation into my case and the actions of the employees involved. 2. Immediate reinstatement of my Medicaid coverage and resolution of all related issues. 3. A personal letter explaining why my case was mishandled and the steps being taken to ensure this does not happen again. I will escalate this matter to the Governor's Office, Congress, and local media if necessary. I'm also considering legal action for the discrimination, negligence, and harm caused to my family and me. I urge you to treat this as a priority. I am in a critical state and cannot afford further delays. Please respond promptly with a resolution or the next steps. Sincerely, Rickey Davis Jr.
So this is what I have so far. I'm just sick of this. It's been over 8 months of dealing with Ohio Job and Family Services, the child support agency, filing appeals, winning my appeals. And I'm just sick of it. And I think it's not enough of this that's even being shown publicly. And I'm just tired of it. You know what I mean? Because I feel like we the little people and we can't really go against these big corporations and these big entities. And a lot of the times our story are not heard. You know what I mean? And I just refuse to go through this constantly and keep having to go through this when I'm doing the right thing. I don't even want to be in this position. I don't want to be going to the government and asking them for help and assistance. That make me feel as a man. What kind of insecurities that bring me as a man that I can't even fully function to do the things that I want to do. Now I'm behind on child support. So now on that end, I'm going to look like, oh, I'm a deadbeat dad because now I'm $5,000 behind in child support when I just paid everything off and I was at zero when I had my surgery. And when I had my surgery on my back, spine, and nerves, I was actually on zero because I got everything paid off. And then ever since then, this is what I've been dealing with. I'm just tired of it. I'm frustrated. I'm over it. I don't even want to record no content. I just don't. I look sick. Look at my face. I'm tired. We're going to be doing behind the scenes. This is something that's definitely new to me. So everything going to be raw in the beginning until we really get it down pat on how we want to really show this process and how we want to be able to show the raw part of my life that could be behind the scenes. Me dealing with my personal life, my finances, my health issues, my personal issues, how I feel as a father or how I feel as a man. So now what we about to do is take y'all behind the scenes and we're going to be working on this right here. This is something that is being one of my passions. It's really been done for almost a year, but it is some issues that I do see in here that I do want to be able to fix and analyze and work on. Some stuff I want to be able to actually reframe. So upon this, it looks like me using 2 different platforms and it being converted to the other platform, it led to some mistakes in the format of the book. So I'm going to be taking y'all with me and I'll see y'all again when we go to the studio. As you can see, I have been working on some of the errors in here. We will be going back to refine stuff like this. I want to be able to actually add some more information. I want to be able to reformat some. So we will be doing some reframing when it comes to this. All right. And then, of course, in this book, I'm taking all of my ideas that I personally create, putting it to a plan how I want to do it, structuring it out. Then I take that outline of what I want to do and I take that to an AI program, whether I'm editing video, whether I'm writing. And then after that, I take it back, analyze it. If it need to be rewritten, I do that. If it need to be words switched around, I do that. If it need to be reanalyzed and rewritten, if I need to go take it back to Grammarly or use Microsoft Expert Editor and just make sure it sounds good, make sure the words is correctly and stuff like that as well. This is a behind the scenes, something that I usually don't do. I don't even know if this still going to make the cut for the recording. Most likely you can't see me the way that the lighting is. And again, to be totally honest, I had to really push myself to even get back in here because the mindset that I possibly got now is just like, I don't have the energy or the want to even do nothing. No creation, no making no content videos, no working on my ideas, no working on my books, my plans, my goals. This health thing really got a rut. And then my finance situation and other stuff going on with maybe my family, my kids, my brother. And I'm noticing that I'm allowing all of them to be a barrier. I understand that everything that I may be going through can be tough or a hard situation. But at the same time, now I'm allowing it to be a barrier
stopping my desires, stopping my want to create, stopping my inventions, stopping my plans, my goals, my dreams, my ambition, stopping my endurance, stopping my energy. And sometimes you can get into that rut where it can last a day. Sometimes it can last a couple of weeks, a couple of days. And then sometimes if people don't get a grasp on it and evaluate it, it can last forever. And that's something that I don't want. But I definitely don't want to be on camera. I don't want to be working on this right now. I'd rather just sit on the couch, keep feeling the pain that I'm feeling within my body and my health concerns, and then trying to remove the bad and negative thoughts that's causing obstacles just by thinking of them. Now I'm emotional because now I'm tied to them thoughts through emotions based off of now I'm bringing them thoughts into reality, even if they already a reality and exist. But by me laying around focusing on them while I'm in pain and thinking about other stuff and thinking about my finances down on top of my personal life or my personal issues or my family issues or my brother or different things, and allowing that to even pile on top of that, piling up even more. You know what I'm saying? And we can't allow that to get the best of us because that energy, that spirit, that whole thing will take a toll on you. I'm just saying, 4 in the morning, still, this is only on chapter 11. I don't know if you can see that. I think when we started at that time, I can't remember what time it was. I should have just fast forwarded. So we at chapter 11, and I believe it's 20 chapters. Oh, shoot, I got the camera all in my face. Look, I told you, I'm going to get behind the scenes of raw. I look depressed. Look at my head, all just messed up, all braid up. But it's just like, why not get one of my worstest time? I ain't said it's the worst. It may even feel like one of the worst times. But I promise you it always ain't gonna be like this. And I'm gonna look back at this with my overweight self. Because if you want to get to a health aspect, look at this. I have gained weight. I am 265 something pounds. That is crazy. I ain't never been this big, bro. It's just, see, that's how I get you. You get on that aspect of that depression. Oh, shoot, I'm overweight. Plus, that don't help with my health issues. And I ain't been on my breathing machine. Supposed to be on my breathing machine, but it just start to that's a whole different life. Having to get on that breathing machine every day, then they calling you and just like, but this is bad, y'all. This is behind the scenes for real. Look at this. You feel me? So now I gotta work on my health, work on my size, and work on my dang bones and nerve issues is going on. So it's not like I don't want to fully work out. I do have to work out to be able to actually, for your muscles. You know what I'm saying? But I ain't even recording with the mic in 2 minutes. So. But it's a different way that I gotta be able to do it with some of the issues that I do got. Not having them as an excuse, but the spinal disease, the pinched nerve, the other nerve issues that I'm having, the post issues that I'm having from my surgery, from my back and spine and nerve surgery. I'm having some more complications from that, another slip disc and some other stuff bulging and hitting something or something like that. And that's what's causing more pain, some of the nerve issues when I am walking and doing things, leg giving out. I got a torn ligament in my ankle, arthritis in my foot and bones. It don't even matter. Listen, that's just the beginning of it, but the gist of it. But I should have that microphone and I don't got it, so audio probably horrible. It's 4 in the morning and I either got to decide to go lay down and try to get some rest or finish working, or I shouldn't even start on the chapter 11, which all of this was already done, even already out, but it needed to be updated. There was some errors that was in there from my original format, but when it got shipped over to a certain platform, when that got uploaded, for some reason that messed up the whole format. So I want to be able to keep it directly here on Microsoft Word, and I don't want to take it to the other platform. I want to just try to upload it directly here, but it got to be a certain file because it's pictures and it's Word, so it got to be almost a PDF file somehow, but everything still got to add up and be aligned or they deny it. So secret. You're amazing.